Recently, me and my mom were watching my childhood pictures, but then I realized we all grow, but we don't realize how much we grew. Not just in height or age, but in thoughts, in strength, in silence. Somewhere between those small hands holding a toy and these bigger hands holding responsibilities, we became someone else. Being brought up in a completely normal Indian family, we didn't have too much, but we had enough. Enough love, enough chaos, enough dreams packed into one small home. But even in that normal life, there were things that weren't so normal. I had my share of childhood scars, some from falling down, and some from words that cut deeper than wounds. I got bullied in school, not always for a reason, but sometimes just for being me. Still, I was that kid, the one who couldn't sit still, very naughty, always getting into trouble. Not the dangerous kind, but curious. But even then, I surprised people because underneath all that energy, I had sharp grades and fast feet. I was good at sports, good at school, but no one really saw the other battles, the ones I fought in silence. And then I grew, and life taught me three important lessons. The first was time. 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 Time is silent. It doesn't shout when it's leaving. It just it just slips away. When I was younger, I thought I had all the time in the world. I delayed dreams, skipped chances, ignored moments, thinking they would come again. But time doesn't repeat itself. It's not a YouTube video you can rewind. It's a one-way ticket. I realized time is the most expensive thing we waste. And the saddest part, by the time we truly understand its value, it's already gone. We spend hours doing things that don't build us, with people who don't understand us, scrolling, waiting, doubting, while life quietly moves on. The problem is, we don't realize we are writing our past while we are living the present. Your past is memory, make it something you can look into. Remember this. Every second you waste is a moment someone else is using to build their future. The second lesson life taught me was about people, and by people I mean relationships. The first most important people in your life are your parents. They're the first hands that held you, the first hearts that beat for you before you even knew your own name. But parents, they're not perfect. They shape you with love, yes, but sometimes even their love can cast shadows. Their words can lift you up or stay in your head for years. They teach you values, protect you, and sometimes hurt you without meaning to. But no matter what, they're the only ones who truly want you to win, even if they don't always know how to say it. Parents gave you life, but you decide how to live it. Then there are your friends. You laugh with them, cry with them, share moments with them. But life has a way of testing friendships. People drift, priorities change, and you realize you can't rely on your friends for everything because not all of them are built forever. Some are seasonal, some are lessons. And in all things, there's only one person who will always be there from your first breath to your last heartbeat, and that person is you. Which is the third thing I learned: self growth, self worth, self respect. Because at the end of the day, it's you who's going to be there Not just in the good times, but in the quiet, painful, unspoken moments. One day, I want you to imagine this. You will be lying on your deathbed. The world will feel heavy. The room will be full of people, family, maybe friends. But you'll feel alone. Because in that moment, nothing can fill the silence inside you. No noise, no smile, no distraction. Only you and the truth you carry. And that's when the questions will come. Did I live fully? Did I waste my time? Did I become who I was meant to be? If your answer is silence, that silence will haunt you. You'll realize you gave your time away to things that didn't build you. You chased people who never stayed. You avoided mirrors because you were afraid of your own reflection. That's why the greatest thing you'll ever do in this life is yourself. Work on yourself. Fix your body, polish your mind, train your skills, grow your spirit. And for this, you need time. Don't waste it. Instead, use it for these. Work on your smile, work on your calm, work on how you treat others and how you talk to yourself. Because this life, it's too short to stay the same. Become a better version of you, not for the world, but for the person who will lie on that bed one day. Make sure that version of you smiles. There is a saying which I heard somewhere: don't die with the best version of you still inside. Sometimes we wait for the world to clap for us, but maybe it's enough to look back at who we are and smile because we made it this far. Looking back now, I realize that version of me, the loud, playful, stubborn, hurt, brilliant version, he built me. He gave me stories to tell, strength to carry, and a reason to keep going. Use your time wisely, give it to the people who truly matter, and invest the rest into becoming the best version of yourself. Even I feel down, a lot more than people think. There are days when I wake up and wonder, what's the point? When nothing makes sense. When I feel behind, lost, invisible. But every time I get these thoughts, there's one thought that hits me like a storm and wakes me up again. No one cares until you win. That's the truth. People don't see your pain, they only see your results. No one will clap for your efforts until they become success. And that's not cruel. That's how the world works. And the most dangerous phrase, the one that destroys dreams quietly, is this: I could have done it. Those 5 words are poison because they sound innocent, but they are filled with regret. That's just your way of lying to yourself. Excuses feel comfortable now, but one day they'll suffocate you. If your family is broken, deal with it. If your body isn't strong, deal with it. If you have mental issues, get help, talk, heal. But deal with it. Because at the end of the day, the only option is deal with it. Don't run, don't blame, don't wait. Face it, fix it, fight through it. And the one thing I want to tell you, not as a motivator, not as some speaker, but as someone who's still fighting his own battles. Whatever your story is, deal with it.